Hello, you beautiful people. So this is a video which is going to talk about Mailchimp, the very first introduction to Mailchimp and how you can get a Mailchimp account. Now, I just want to say, if you're not going to use Mailchimp as your bulk email provider, I mean, it's absolutely fine. You can use whatever you want. Obviously, I can't do instructional videos on every bulk email service out there, but don't check out mentally, because what I show you on Mailchimp should be true on all other, robust bulk email services. You should be able to do the same thing. So if you're using HubSpot, for example, you will be able to do these things on HubSpot or Constant Contact or whatever. If you are using something like Ready to Send, I don't know if they do automations or not, but you should be able to then look at what I'm showing you on Mailchimp in the weeks ahead. I'm going to be showing you more stuff, and you need to say, okay, so today Stephen showed us how to program a drip campaign, an automated drip campaign that triggers when someone gets added to a list. Now, can I do that on Ready to Send or whatever it is that I'm using? And if I don't know, then I need to send an email to their help center, and I need to figure it out and do some research. So even if you're not using Mailchimp, which I really don't mind what you use, I don't care, but I need somewhere to show you what the different processes and options are with a bulk email service, because it's a very powerful thing to use. And I will remind you of this, that email is still the 90% more, 90% of your traffic and of your clicks and of your video views will come from emails that you send out. So driving traffic to your website, driving traffic to your videos is not about putting adverts on Facebook or Google. Really, the most powerful way to drive traffic is through having a database that you send emails to. And the more you build relationships with the people on that database, which is what your referral system is going to do for you now, if you've done what I've told you to do and implement your referral system, and you're now keeping in touch personally with this group of 100 advocates, when you send out your emails, because you've got a relationship with them, they will be far more likely to read the email, to click on the links. So again, we're seeing even the most sort of technological aspects of going virtual always still works hand in hand with your relationships. Please don't ever forget that. Okay, so what you're looking at here on the screen is an email I sent out. This was about a week ago, and this email will now make sense to you, having been on this webinar. But at the bottom of the email, you will see two Mailchimp links here. One just says check out Mailchimp now, and then the other one is that Mailchimp little block logo. So if you want to check Mailchimp out, what you can do when you get the email from me after today's webinar with just a summary of what we spoke about, I'll put the links to the videos that you watched today in that email. If you click on either of those links, it'll take you to the same page. You are going to get taken to this page. Okay, so this is the About Mailchimp page. It's useful. You can sign up there, top right-hand corner. But there's a bunch of resources here which you can scroll through as well. I would recommend to you, you scroll right down to the bottom of this page. Just up from the bottom there, that's the bottom, just above the footer, there's this link that says Mailchimp 101. That's quite a useful kind of basic introduction to Mailchimp series that these guys have put together. If you click on that, it takes you to this page, and it takes you through the process. So what are you going to do first? Well, let's start by building your audience, and then there's a couple of little articles getting started with audiences, so how do audiences work, and how to import contacts into Mailchimp. The next thing they want to teach you about is creating landing pages. This is quite useful for those of you who don't manage your own website, but you would like to actually have a page that you can manage yourself. Maybe you want to put your agent intro video somewhere. For whatever reason, you might want to run a competition and have a landing page where people land on it and they fill in something, they watch a video, they fill in a form, and then they click submit, and you're running a competition. Being able to create landing pages is very useful. And when you subscribe to Mailchimp, you also get this landing page creation thing. So you can just create a little page for yourself. There they show you how to do that. And then the next section is about creating your first campaign. So how do you send a bulk email? Now that you've uploaded all your contacts, you've got an audience, how do you send an email to them? And then there's a couple of other, like email design things, and then there's a few other little details they share with you. So the next one actually is designing automations. Now this is what I want to get you to down the track, where you create these drip campaigns that are triggered. Here's the little article on how to do that, how to create customer journeys, they call it, how to connect your website if you do have your own domain, and how do you segment your audiences. I am going to be teaching you how to do that, because you guys are going to want one list for buyers, one list for sellers, one list for past clients, one list for advocates, etc. And we're going to use a thing called tags in Mailchimp to do that. Right, and that's the end of their Mailchimp 101 series. So this is very helpful. Again, you find that at the bottom of the page, which I will send you. If you click on the link at the bottom of the email, it takes you to this page. Now, let's look at the pricing of Mailchimp so that you know what you're in for. And I do need to advise you on what plan you're going to need. Right, quick edit, because I spent 20 minutes on the line with Mailchimp to make sure we know what plan you got to be on if you want automations. Right, if you want to set up multiple step drip campaign automations, you're going to need to subscribe for the standard plan. Okay, the essentials plan can only create an automation with like 2 emails. We want to create automations with like 6, 8, 10 emails. So what's it going to cost you? Well, it starts at 280 Rand a month. And then it goes up as the number of contacts you have. So let's say you have 1,000 contacts. So between 500 and 2,500, most of you will kind of be in that bracket. Between 500 and 2,500, you're looking at 920 Rand a month. Now that sounds like a lot. I don't know what to say to you. Like, how else are you going to create automated drip campaigns that are just working 24 hours a day for you? To me, it's worth the investment. If you are 500 contacts or less, then it's the 280 Rand a month. Now, just to let you know what I pay, I've got up to 28. So I pay that 3.5. It's up to about 3.8 that I pay per month for my Mailchimp account. I'm also on the standard plan. And I think it's money well spent. It is an amazing business tool. Okay, so then you want to sign up. You choose whichever one you want. Let's say 500 contacts. You click select, and then you go through the process of creating an account. Right, that's enough for now. Lots of detail on today's webinar, I know, but we'll pick this up next time. And in the next 2 weeks, maybe you can kind of start thinking about what you are going to do about bulk email. If you want to click that link at the bottom of the email that I'm sending you to go and look at Mailchimp if you want. But this is something you're going to need, whichever program you end up deciding to use.